Alright, so we're coming back up with our next loadout, next fight. This is going to be nuim versus Dinoyipi. I believe this is winners semis. We're gonna take a second to reset the overlay, but yeah, it'll be ready soon, and then we're gonna get started with game one. Alright, yeah, let's get it going with game one. So nuim looks like he's using spear as opposed to sword, so we're not going to expect to see those crazy 0 to deaths we were seeing yesterday, but we're probably going to see a lot of AACs and just really difficult to deal with movement. So yeah, let's start this off. So nuim already approaching. Dinoyipi trying to gain the advantage with the bullets, but nuim's going to go behind that stage hazard. Gonna lose the first encounter, but with shotguns he's going to get a lot of meter. Go straight to spear. Yeah, so there we see the AAC, another one, third. So the AAC is going to allow him to approach and deal a lot of damage very quickly without punish. So yeah, as you see right there, it's going to allow him to pretty much stay at a distance, but still be able to get a lot of that spear attack, melee attack damage. Part of a traditional sword spear combo. Go out. So Dinoyipi is going to get a special attack routine off. That's going to deal a lot of damage, but probably not enough to even this out. He's probably going to lose his first stock here. Yeah. So nuim now has the stock advantage. He's taken a lot of damage to Dinoyipi's Spiral Slash, but he does very clearly have the advantage with that if he can keep doing that movement that we saw. And then we see a special attack routine. That's probably going to be Trident Thrust. Yeah. That looked like it might have been triple hit. And that's going to deal good damage even if it was only a double. So Dinoyipi is going to get a bit more chip damage, but oh, that stand in place reload is going to really just be bad for him. nuim's going to get to close out his second stock.
This is too. I'm not out of it.
nuim does a spear extension into Trident Thrust. That was at least a double hit. It might have been triple. But either way, it's going to deal enough damage to pretty much put nuim at just a really high disadvantage, really high advantage. nuim's going to grab that battery. That's going to make sure that even if this game drags out, even if this stock drags out, he's still going to have battery to keep doing special attack routines. So we're going to see Spiral Slash, but oh, that's Cosmic Slash. So, oh, but nuim managed to dodge that. So, yeah, that's game one.
Spiral Slash you can't activate from that far, so that's why I knew it was something different.
Well, I learn something new every day. So,
Yeah. I'm not sure if they heard that.
yeah, so if you didn't hear, nuim said that he was able to tell that it was not going to be Spiral Slash because of the distance. Spiral Slash can't be activated from that far away. So that's how he was able to know that he wasn't going to use the dash to dodge it as opposed to jump, which you would use to dodge Spiral Slash. So yeah, we're just get started with game two.
You'll see my superior skill.
Dinoyipi going behind that boat. It's going to give him a bit of a safe approach, but nuim's going to get that shotgun. He's going to reply with a bit of a sword combo, but or this early in the game he doesn't have the meter to extend that into a spiral slash. Nyum's gonna get a lot of hits with those shotguns, and he's gonna be at full meter now. So that spiral slash is gonna deal good damage. So Nyum's gonna switch back to spear. That's gonna give him a lot better damage. Oh, he's using Gargar, so that's gonna be that's actually really bad for Dinoyipi. Simply because Gargar, any attacks that he does get now are just gonna not deal the damage that you would want them to. Simply because Gargar is just gonna. So unfortunately, he was not able to punish that whiff. Nyum's gonna get that Trident Thrust. That's gonna close out the first stock.
No. I can still make a comeback. Special attack routine.
So you're gonna get that Spiral Slash. That's gonna put Nyum at pretty low health. Dinoyipi might be able to make a comeback after that first stock. Going for those no tension combos, he's looking for a drench that's just gonna. So if he gets to the drench, yeah, like right there, he's gonna be able to extend. He also goes for the extension. So, oh, he misses the extension, but the drenched is going to be good for him because one of the big issues with having no tension is that you're just not dealing damage. But when you have an elemental sphere, you're just able to pretty much make it okay because you're still able to get those status effects, which are drenched for water weapons, which you can get pretty common, but aren't as good as overheat or stun, which you get from fire and electric weapons.
I can still make a comeback. Special attack routine.
So Nyum's gonna miss that extension. He was probably going for another Trident Thrust there, but the game was not giving it to him. So here we're gonna see that Trident Thrust. Breaking blow too, and oh, that misses. So now he's overheated. So Dinoyipi has a chance to take the stock. Nyum has pretty high speed running though, so he is just booking it. Yeah, so that's actually really unfortunate. Not being able to take care of Nyum while he had overheat is going to put Dinoyipi at a major disadvantage.
Special attack routine. Cosmic slash.
So Nyum's going to predict that, and yeah, that's going to be the game. So we're going to go on to game 3.
Finish. Failed in my mission.
Nyum in the lead. Yeah, on to game 3. We're staying with Dockside. We've stayed with Dockside for the past 2 matches.
Feel the full force of my strike.
So Nyum has that charged shotgun, so that's gonna, if he can land that, it's gonna give him a lot of meter in the early game. It's not gonna deal too much damage, but it's just the meter that it gives is worth that. Is worth not actually dealing much damage. If you notice now, he already has almost full meter, and he's gonna finish that off with that spear combo. So he's looking for a knock-up so that he can hit a Trident Thrust. Unfortunately, he's going to knock down. Yeah, and he's going to get hit out of that. So he's going to do fast get up, which I'm actually kind of surprised with. I would have actually expected a slow get up to make sure he had full tension when he got up. But he's going to hit that triple Trident Thrust, and that's going to take the stock. I'm trying to stay aggressive this whole time. Dinoyipi's probably feeling the pressure. He's already lost 2 games to Nyum. So, yeah, so he's gonna get hit. So Niam's gonna get hit out of the combo there. Gotta give him a chance to reset tension though. So those AACs are just really helping an approach, and he's gonna hit the Gargar. So I would actually guess that he did not mean to hit that guard. He probably messed up an AAC. He was trying to be more aggressive. The Gargar is not going to help him nearly as much in this match. But as we see here, it's still going to help him. Just that Gargar is one of the stronger special attack routines. It's one of the status ones, so all of the status ones really just change the way that the game is played. Simply because they just pretty much they can either invalidate your opponent's attacks or make your attacks just way more powerful. The other ones being the other ones that we Spirit of Mjolnir, Infinity Drive, Hardiest Mountain. So Overclock, yeah. So pretty much no, all of those are going to be very strong at any time you're going to be using them. Gargar is one of the defensive ones with Hardiest Mountain. It's arguably not as good as Hardiest Mountain because you still can get damage through it, whereas Hardiest Mountain just invalidates all damage. But regardless of that, it's still a very strong ability. And in close matches, it can really just change the tide because taking way less damage than you normally would is just a huge advantage. It allows, even when you're trading or just going back and forth, having guard active just gives you the advantage because your opponent is just not going to be able to deal the same amount of damage. So Niam is out of battery power, so he does not actually have many more special attack routines this match. But one of them is going to be this the last one is going to be this Trident Thrust, and it's going to close out. So yeah, that's game 3. Niam